Hello! Have you ever wondered if you can create music with just your voice on your phone? Now you can. Meet Nada, the simplest way to create music on mobile. Now I will give you a walkthrough on how to use Nada. Nada works the best with a wired earphone like this, and I have this Apple USB-C AirPod and it works great. Even a $5 USB-C earphone with microphone will be good enough. Now, let's first create a new project. And then you can click the plus button. Then you can just sing. The first thing that you want to configure is your mic threshold. So open the mic slider on the bottom left corner. Then you can see the environment noises. And your threshold must be above those noises. Then you want to pick your key and scales. This way you will not hit a note that you don't want to hit, so you can just enable or disable any note. If you don't know which key and scale you want to sing in, you can long press the middle button here and you can try humming and sing. It will automatically detect which key and scale you're singing in. You can also short tap this middle button and you can modify the octave, so you can hit lower notes or higher notes much easier. Alright, let's try to change the instrument. I think I want to hear a cello. Then I can just practice and tune my voice a little bit. Now, let's talk about all recording modes that Nada have. First is audio recording, which obviously just to record an audio. And you can add an auto-tune if you need it. Then, the MIDI mode, which is a single note MIDI recording, great for rhythms or bassline. Then we have chord modes. This is where things get interesting. It works exactly like normal MIDI modes, but it outputs chords. And you can long press the chord to choose the exact chord that you want to trigger from that pitch. But we also have another feature on chord modes, which is chord pads. In chord pads, we provide many chord progression templates that you want to play. For example, let's pick a Japanese Royal Road progression. You can change the octave and you can also change the key. Pretty awesome, right? Now, let's go to the beat mode. You can add beat pads and then you can just tap it. Or we have beat sequencer rack. We also provide a lot of beat templates for you to use. Now, let's create a song. I like to start with chords, and I prefer to use chord pads here because it gives me a progression right away. I'm not that great at music theory. Then, let's add some melodies, shall we? When singing, we can make a lot of mistakes, so we have a MIDI editor. In MIDI editor, you can tap to create notes and you can select the notes to delete it. You can make it longer or shorter. You can adjust the grid, you can adjust the velocity and pan. where you can use gesture or slider to adjust them. Then, we have an option to quantize, clean, transform notes to make MIDI editing faster and easier. Alright, now let's add our drums. Now, we can do a lot of tuning. For example, let's open the mixer. We can adjust each track volume, then we can add some effect. We can also add some automation. Let's hear all the things that I just working on.